What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 19 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 19 picks right like me, win more bets or receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $66 just yesterday, and another member who won $18 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. Now when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So we're going to start off with MLB first. So the first pick we actually have is Matt Olson. This one is for 7.5 hitters fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now when it comes to Matt Olson, he's actually gone under 3 out of the last 5 games. His average over the last 5 has actually been 9.6 as well, and they do face off against ARI. So when it comes to this, I do think Olson will probably be going on the under in this situation. He hasn't been able to hit it over the last 3 and has only gone under and has gone under 3 out of the last 5 as well. And we do believe with the matchup against ARI, which they have played in back-to-back games on July 19 and July 20, we do believe he will be probably going under once again. So Matt Olson, 7.5 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Christian Yelich, and this one is none other for 8 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for more. Now when it comes to Christian, he has gone over 2 out of the last 5 games. Now they do face off against Philly, and although he has missed in both of the last games against Philly on 19th and 20, we do believe he will be able to go on the over on this one. We do believe with not only just the matchups, but also the usage rate he will be getting out of this game, we do believe that he should have the capabilities to actually go on the over for 8 as the hitter fantasy score. Now his average over the last 5 has been 9.8, and we have seen that, you know, if he is getting really good numbers, we do see him do very well with that. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, when it comes to the games against Cincinnati, he was able to get 26 and 14, and we do believe he will be able to go over once again. So Christian Yelich, 8 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is an absolute steal. So getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Beau Bichette, and this is none other than 7 hitter fantasy score, and this one also is for more. Now he has gone over 2 out of the last 5 games, but a couple of games where he has missed it, he's only missed it by just 1, and that's what I love about this one, guys. He's very consistent when it comes to what he's capable of doing out there, and he shows he's getting very consistently close to this line. His average over the last 5 has been 7.4, which is fantastic to see, and we do believe in this next matchup, especially against SD, he should be able to go on the over. Now we look at the last 2 games against SD, he did actually hit it in the most recent one, but the one before that he just missed out by 1, but the consistency is definitely still there, and we do believe in this next matchup he will be able to go over once again. So Beau Bichette, 7 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting to the next pick, we're actually going to get into another MLB pick, and that is none other than Julio Rodriguez, 7 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now when it comes to Julio, he has gone under 4 out of the last 5 games, and his average over the last 5 has actually been 3.8. One of the reasons why I do believe he has such a high hitter fantasy score is due to a game or an outlier game against Detroit where he was able to get 10, and because of that, it has pushed up the line a lot, quite a bit. Now, when it comes to this, now I think is a great time to actually get involved in going on the under for Rodriguez due to the fact that that outlier game really pushed the line up, and because of those reasons, they do face off against Minnesota, and he should have no problem actually, you know, when it comes to going on the under here, okay? I do believe with everything that is going on, the matchups that he has, and also looking at his last couple of games, he definitely points all signs towards going on the under. So Julio Rodriguez, 7 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is a great pick overall. So getting into the next one, we're actually going to head over into Wnba and talk about some great Wnba picks. As you all know, Wnba is back. Now there are a few games. So getting into the Wnba picks, the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Julio Lloyd. Now when it comes to Julio Lloyd, this one is for 24.5 points, and this one actually is for for the over. Now, when it comes to Lloyd, she has done a fantastic job actually going over 3 out of the last 5 times, which is great. Now, over the last 5 as well, if you look at a couple of the games that she has missed it, she was getting very close, especially that game against Connecticut where she got 22 points. So she's very consistent, especially when it comes to scoring. Now, although they do first off against Las Vegas Aces, who are a very tough team and actually rank first in points allowed, we do believe she still will be able to go on the over due to the fact that she has just such a high usage rate, and she should be able to show out, especially against the Aces. Now, her average over the last 5 is 26.6, so all signs really do point towards her going on the over, and that's one of the reasons why we really do love this pick. So Jewel Lloyd, 24.5 points for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now, getting to the next WNBA pick, we're going to be talking about none other than a fantastic player, and that is none other than Michaela Wnba. And this is for 10.5 points, and this one actually is for under. Now, when it comes to Michaela, she has gone over 3 out of the last 5 games, but she has also gone under 2 out of the last 5 as well. Now, when it comes to her game, they do face off against Chicago Sky, who rank 4th in points allowed. And one of the reasons why we really do like the under for this is that Chicago Sky are a very high ranking team when it comes to defense, especially on the point side of things, so defending points. And on top of that, guys, Michaela isn't really one of the biggest scorers for the Phoenix Mercury team. So she isn't a big scorer. Yes, she does do quite a few scoring here and there, but her usage rate isn't high enough for her to be able to go over on this, especially due to the fact that Chicago Sky also do rank 4th in points allowed. So when it comes to those two things, those are very, very important when it comes to, making these picks, and that's one of the reasons why we do believe Michaela should be going on the under here. Now, her average over the last 5 is 12.4, but you do have to remember that she had a couple of games where she had a huge outlier compared to the line, and that's one of the reasons why the line was pushed up so much. So we could see an under here and a great opportunity at that. So Michaela for 10.5 points for less, I think is a great pick. Again, to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Kalea Copper. Now, when it comes to Copper, 16.5 points, and this one actually is for more. Now, when it comes to Kalea, fantastic season she's had. Now, she has only gone over 2 out of the last 5 games. However, guys, if we look at some of the matchups, 2 of the games she only missed by 0.5, and 1 game she only missed by 1.5, or pretty much 1 bucket. So, guys, she's very consistent when it comes to getting close to this line. I think she will be able to go on the over here, especially against Phoenix Mercury. Now, if we look at Phoenix Mercury, they have actually gone up the list. They are currently rank 8th in points allowed, so they have gone up quite a bit, but we do believe that Kalea Copper should still be able to go on the over in this matchup, no doubt about it. She's done a fantastic job so far for Chicago, and we do believe with the way that she has been scoring as of recently and with her high usage rate, she should be able to go on the over once again. So Kalea Copper, 16.5 points for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now, getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Marina Mabrey, and this for 13.5 points, and this one actually is for less. Now, when it comes to Marina, she does play for Chicago Sky, and they do face off against Phoenix. Now, she has gone under 2 out of the last 5 games, and her average over the last 5 has been 12. Now, we have seen a huge decrease in her scoring, and we do believe it may continue into this next matchup, especially against Phoenix Mercury. Mabrey is a great scorer. However, lately, she hasn't had that high of a usage rate when it comes to scoring, and that's one of the reasons why we really do like the under. On top of this, we could see a blowout situation in this game, and if that is the case, we could see her go in the under once again due to the fact that she won't get enough volume to be able to get those shots up. So all signs really point towards her going on the under, and that's one of the reasons why we really do like this pick. So Marina Mabrey for 13.5 points for less, I think is a great pick overall. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you will have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.